Hello, hello. I think we're recording. Welcome back. Welcome back, friends, to Average is Average. Yes, yes. I have lost track of what episode we're on, which I think is pretty awesome. I think it is pretty cool that we don't now know how many episodes we've been doing, because it's just like a thing that we do around here, partner. You guys see this right here? This is, I think, a part of my cystic acne that is happening. This hurts so unbelievably bad. Yeah. Sorry I haven't recorded a video in a long time. Thank you for your grace and your patience with me today. I wanted to talk about some things, as I do. Guys, I think I sprained my MCL. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking talk about this. Oh, that's so embarrassing. One eye open when I'm sleeping. One eye. That's been my vocal stim lately. It's been a long time without you, my friend. I hate that song. But one eye open when I'm sleeping has been what I've been saying all day, every day today. Hi. Dad. Sorry you had to see that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, my MCL. I use ChatGPT, sorry environment, but I listed out all my symptoms and exactly what happened and when and the amount of pain and where I'm feeling it, and it basically told me that I most likely have a minor sprain in my MCL. My hair is not looking very sick right now. Sorry. I'm very, what's the word, fickle? Man, I watched some good movies this week. Okay, basically back to my MCL. Sorry for edging you guys. I played a basketball game, and guys, when I tell you that this was like the worst basketball game that I've ever played, it's like I'm not a bad basketball player, but I really felt like one this last game that I played. I had so many turnovers. Like, I'm usually the guy who gets the ball into his teammates' hands, and I just couldn't this game. And I was getting the ball taken away from me. My handles were lackluster, and I was just generally embarrassed. And I was feeling very, very stupid during halftime, and I didn't sit once during the game. So after halftime, I step on the court, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. New half, new game, fresh start. We're gonna do way better. First play in the second half, some guy gets the ball. By the way, we're playing like a team full of 40-year-olds, and I'm on a team with 20, 22-year-olds. And, the guy does this guy was very nice, but it was a weak-ass crossover, and I slip and fall. And I was like, oh my god, I just got my ankles taken by fucking mechanic, an auto mechanic. But lo and behold, there was a leak in the ceiling because there was a thunderstorm, and there was, water on the court. So I slipped in the water, and I got up, and I played the rest of the game, and my knee felt fine. Another thing happened when, the guy I was guarding, pulled my arm down, over his shoulder. We were both boxing out for a rebound. He pulled... My elbow somehow got rested on his shoulder, and he, pulled it down, bent my arm backwards a little bit. And that hurt. But my knee was fine until the next day, and then the next day after that it hurt really, really bad. And it's a weird pain. It's very uncomfortable. So I bought some goofy brace, and it sounds like, you guys know The Last of Us, the zombies. It sounds like that my knee does. It's clicking all the time. It's getting better all the time. That's a good song. But yeah. That has been my day-to-day. My knee has been hurting for a week. Oh, poor me. Crap. I've been playing a lot more Pokemon Violet. I've been getting into Pokemon lately, and, Pokemon Violet, I hated it upon release. But coming back to it, it's kind of fun. It's a Pokemon game. It's fun. I want to play Gamma Emerald coming out. I'm excited about that. I hope it comes to Mac, because I don't own a PC, and I don't plan on buying one anytime soon. TBH, which stands for To Be Honest, if you didn't know. Yeah. But anyways, man, that's what I've been up to. That's what I've been on. My knee's been hurting. I took the last weekend off of work because me and my girlfriend and some of our family and friends went to go see the Fab Four. Not to be confused with Fab Five, and not to be confused with like the actual Beatles, but it was a Beatles cover band. And when I tell you this might be the best concert experience that I've ever had, I think it was the best concert experience that I've ever had. This is ridiculous. Sorry you have to see this. I'm not adjusting my penis, or can I even say that? Sorry. Crap. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just saying that it's just my pants. These are too big for me. It's like literally the first episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's all that's happening right now. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you know, you love me. Yeah, Beatles cover band. Actually, one of the best concert experiences that I've ever had. Like, they looked like the Beatles. Like, Paul looked exactly like Paul, and it's just some dude from LA. George was actually, the guy who was doing George was from Liverpool, which was awesome. The guy who was doing John was awesome, and he was from England, and then the other guy was from, Ringo, obviously, was from Detroit. Fab Four, dude, they were awesome. If you have an opportunity to see them, like, I mean, it's just songs, like, I don't know, I always struggle going to concerts and, like, not knowing the words to songs. I mean, it's all Beatles songs, so I know all the words, so it was great. And, dude, like, they were doing, like, little banter, you know, like, Beatles, because, like, they are pretending to be the Beatles, they are doing the accents, they are doing the mannerisms, they're playing guitar the same way, like, with the same, like, everything, dude, and it was just, they were very talented, and I don't know whether to feel happy or sad for them, because, like, you know, it's like you grow up and you want to be a musician, you want to be like Paul McCartney, but do you want to be him? That's your life? You know? I don't know. They seem like they're having a good time. I hope they are, because I really enjoy it. And they're providing a wonderful, wonderful service. Like, they were, I forget who was saying it. I think it was like my girlfriend's dad, but he was saying like the age range for this concert, it's like 2 years old to 98. And, like, it wasn't too loud. The seats were very comfortable. It was in the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C., and that venue was just, I don't know. As someone who does stand-up comedy occasionally, that's, like, the ultimate dream is to perform stand-up comedy there. It was just a beautiful, beautiful venue. The seats were comfortable. The ushers were a little rude, but, you know, that's fine. I mean, it was great, great experience. And, like, you know, there's old people in there who, like, you know, used to see the Beatles or didn't get a chance to see the Beatles, and they're like emotional, and it's like fuck, so sweet, so good. I mean, the Beatles are like, I don't know, it's like white man on podcast says Beatles are good, like who gives a shit? But like, I don't know, I mean, the Beatles are so influential. What am I doing mansplaining this? You guys know that the Beatles are good and they're influential, forgive me, but I don't know, they do it very well. They do them justice. They don't have any tracks playing over it. They play all the instruments themselves. Get no lip syncing, no nothing, no bullcrap. And then they had some guy, like some actor, who like pretended to be Johnny Carson and introduced them, and it was just like so good. Last thing I'll say, but like they did like Beatles come to the U.S. for the first time, and they all had their suits on, and they played like, you know, songs from like you know, Please Please Me, and the other one, what's the other one with them, and there's just like their torso, and it's like black and white, Meet the Beatles, or Were the Beatles, something, their second album. And then they like went back, costume change, got into the Sgt. Pepper's garb, or no, they got into Help garb, like turtlenecks instead of suits, and then they got out of that. Someone did like a stand-up, Johnny Carson came back out, did like a little stand-up comedy routine. It was like, you know, millennial jokes, but it was funny. And then, you know, they go into Sgt. Pepper garb, and then they go back, more stand-up, and then they get into, like, Let It Be garb. And they have, like, fake mustaches and beards, and, like, the production was just so fun. It was so fun. I don't know. Like, I feel bad for people who have bad experiences at concerts, because, dude, that was just, like, so amazing. So check them out. I'm a little sponsor right now, but dude, what a concert. What else have I been on? I don't know, man. I've been working. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, and that's pretty much it. My move to Richmond is happening very soon, at the end of the summer, hopefully. And I'm probably gonna have to get a second job when I get there, because I'm poor. Close the door. Am I being a bore? Really, at my core. Let's go to war. Sorry. Dude, I feel bad because, like, I know that rhyming bit is, like, something that, like, Martin does on the Slushy Noobs YouTube channel, but I've been rhyming. I've been rhyming since, like, the 3rd grade. And I love rhyming. I don't know. I'm biting their bit for sure, but I won't do it again. Won't happen again. Sorry. My hair is almost as long as it's ever been. Let's talk about me, my hair, my face, my whatever. I mean, this is my podcast. I don't really give a shit. Yeah, I'm going to talk about me. What else have I been on? When I open when I'm sleeping. I mean, oh my God. I think I've already talked about this in one of my previous podcasts, but I want to talk about it again because I don't think it got the recognition that it deserved. Dude, I used to have a pogo stick. Pogo sticks aren't as readily available as they should be. Pogo sticks are just so unbelievably fun. I don't know. Like, I used to ride a bike, whatever, that's normal. I skateboarded very briefly. Like, I could longboard, but staying on a skateboard was kind of difficult for me to balance on. But for some reason, like, from, like, 1st to, like, 4th grade, jumping on a pogo stick was, like, very enjoyable for me. Dude, did I bring my water bottle inside? I think I forgot it, which sucks balls. Chopper Sick Balls. It's a movie I watched recently, and I just watched a little video about. I think I talked about it in my last podcast about me watching Stand By Me again. Great movie, but I just watched like a video essay, and it was like incredible. I don't know what it was called, but like it was about like all the kids and like their actual trauma that they went through as children. Kind of went hand in hand with the characters they were playing, and like, I mean, it's heartbreaking, but it's also just like, holy shit. I mean, also it's like, how ethical is that? Like the director being like, I know you're going through things at home. Use it to cry for me. I mean, dude, it garnered a phenomenal performance from Will Wheaton. I just spit everywhere. Brian! Cool quit. Brian! I'm Stewie. I can't do Stewie. I freaking love Stewie. I love Family Guy. My girlfriend doesn't want to watch Family Guy with me. That's fine. My girlfriend is, I think, under the impression that she is above stupid comedy. Which she is. I mean, she was on the president's list this semester for school. I mean, she's very, very smart. She's an intellectual. I mean, she's a writer. She's a poet. She is, got a very, very... I mean, she's just very smart. There's no other way to put it. But, dude, the guy she's dating, I mean, like, I am... That's my shit right there. Like, I love that stuff. Like, when it cuts away to Conway Twitty. Like, they make a joke about Conway Twitty, and it cuts away to Conway Twitty for, like, 2 minutes. How absurd that is. Like, I can't stress how much I love that. I don't know, it's special to me. Me and my girlfriend watched a couple movies. And I'm going to talk... Dude, this is like a great little... I have a little routine going on right now. My girlfriend's in town. So, I go to her place, we get food, and we watch a movie. And we go to sleep. I mean, that's like what we do. And she's moving back home for the summer. So, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with myself. But because that's been my routine for like, the past like 3 months, I feel like this podcast has just kind of been like, I love my girlfriend. Here's a movie we watched. I'm going to talk about the movie. That's a pretty good template for a podcast, I would say, though, because movies are awesome. I think I've talked about Sinners already. We've already covered that. 3.5 out of 5. Just giving the facts. I don't know why people are like, this is the best movie of our generation. It's great, but it's not like the best thing I've ever watched. So chill. What else did I see? Nosferatu sucked balls, in my humble opinion. Anyway, sorry, let me get back to topic at hand. We watched 2 movies yesterday, me and my girlfriend. Me and my beautiful girlfriend, Olivia. My pick, Boondock Saints. And her pick, Annihilation. My girlfriend's a big sci-fi head. She's very, very much into the sci-fi world, which is also cool. It's like, I don't know how many girlfriends are into sci-fi, dude. I have the best. I don't know. Sorry, I keep gushing over her. Let me chill. Yeah, okay. I'll talk about Annihilation in a second. Boondock Saints. Dude. Go into it blind if you haven't watched it yet, and just watch it. Willem Dafoe is just so funny. And he's so awesome. He's just such a good actor. Such a great actor. And I can't recommend that movie enough. I mean, there's some very vulgar things in it, very racist things, very bad things. I mean, it's aged poorly, as most things from before 2015 have. But if you, look past all that bad stuff, I mean, it's funny. I guess. I mean, I love Boondock Saints, but yeah, there's some dirty words in there for sure. Annihilation, on the other hand, dude, that movie, I don't know, it pisses me off with the ambiguous endings, and it pisses me off with plot holes, and usually I care about that stuff, but dude, Annihilation was just plain old good. I really, really, really liked it. It's freaky, it's unsettling, and the soundtrack, it's not called soundtrack, it's called score, right? If there's no words in the music. I've been recording for 17 minutes. How about them apples? Dude, oh my god, I can't. Like, the score is just like, it might be my favorite score in all of movies. Like the that's what it sounds like. Sorry, I keep touching my face and my hair a lot. That probably is why I have this big cystic acne nodule in my face. One eye open when I'm sleeping. Words I live by. Dude, it's so good to be back. I very much miss this. Like I said, my girlfriend is moving away in the next 5 days. I'm going to miss her very much. And my routine is going to be all shaken up. What that means is that I'm going to have a lot of free time, which means I'm hopefully going to be posting more videos and content. And if I'm not, it just means I'm being a lazy prick who's just sad. And that's kind of lame. You got to be cool and post lots of videos and be chronically online, because that's how you gain happiness. I was wearing my work shirt when I sat down to record this, and I took it off and I put on a baby tee. It's a t-shirt that's a couple sizes too small for me, because it makes my arms look big and cool, and they're in right now. But the collar is just so tight, and I look like a freak. I don't know, my style inspiration is that dude role model Tucker Pillsbury Doughboy. That dude is cool as fudge. I want to be him. And I don't think I pull off his haircut though, the bangs. He's got the haircut that's the bangs. Yeah, I can't pull that off. But I don't know. He's tattoos and the way he wears. And he wears baby tees, and I'm like, all right, let me cook with this. Blood wasn't cooking. I downloaded Cyberpunk 2077 again on my PlayStation 5, and I'm hoping to maybe record a YouTube video about it. I don't know. I want to play video games, and I think I'm going to do some off-stream. Do some mining off-stream. Because, I don't know. Lately, other than Pokemon, it's been like, anytime I want to play a video game, I'm going to like record myself doing it. I talked to somebody about I forgot who it was, about like doing things creatively. Oh my god, it was Mikey Goldtree. Sorry for the name drop, Mikey Goldtree. Mikey Goldtree is going to be someone that I have on this podcast in the near future. He is an up-and-coming actor out of the Virginia Beach area, and he's very, very talented. He's, in musical theater and regular theater, and I don't know. I can't say enough positive things about that kid. He's not a kid. He's like 22. But we were talking about like the creative process and like, I don't know. I do sound a little bit condescending and conceited saying that. The creative process. Because I don't know. To me, it makes me seem like I know what I'm talking about, which I don't. But you're here listening to my podcast, so just bear with me. Thank you, friends. I love you. But he was saying, like, and this is something I wholeheartedly agree with, and it's like, if you want to be creative, like, I don't know, he was saying, like, don't force yourself to be creative, because that's when you'll produce the most, like, shittiest bullshit ever. And, I mean, that very much rings true for me. And it's like, don't be lazy, but if you're not feeling it, don't force yourself. I don't know, there's such a balance to that, because it's like, when you're in the zone, had a cup of coffee and you're feeling good, like, when I feel like I'm at my most creative at like 9 in the morning after I've had my second cup of coffee, and I'm like, I want to record a YouTube video, I want to go fold my clothes, I want to go run a mile. Like, at 9 a.m. is usually when I go into my like notes app and I'm like, this is your to-do list for the rest of your life. You're going to do 100 push-ups when you get home. And then, I get home after work and I'm like, I'm going to go to sleep, I'm tired. I don't know. But he was saying, like, don't force yourself to be creative. And then, like, I don't know, I've been there where, like, I'll get home from work, I'm exhausted, and I need to record a video for Celeste. The gaming portion of my channel. And I'll record it, and, I'll record for, like, 10 minutes, and I'll look back, and I'm like, this is just utter dog shit. It's happened twice now. And it really kind of fucks with me, and I'm like, am I meant to do this? Am I meant to be someone who makes money being creative? Maybe not. But I think that hopefully that happens to a lot of the people in the creative space. Sometimes people have their off days, right? Right, guys? Right? I don't know. My nose. Can you guys hear this? But yeah, baby shirt. It wasn't working. I live in Virginia, and there's this license plate that I've seen for years that it's like yellow, and it's not this the libertarian one. Sorry, my nose is so stuffy. I hope you guys cannot hear it. It's like not the yellow libertarian one with the snake on it. It's a yellow one with like 2 smiley faces, like stick figure smiley faces. One's a boy and one's a girl, and it says "Choose Life." And not to get too political here, but I am pro-choice. Spoiler alert. Dude, I had no idea those were like pro-life, like license plate, because I saw like the cute little, like girl and boy stick figure drawings, and it says "Choose Life." And I'm like, I like this, like like it almost reminded me of like what's that one brand with like the guy stick figure and the dog and the sunglasses, like Good Times or something. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like and it has like a fun phrase on it. I can't think of it. Whatever. But, dude, for years, I would see those license plates and be like, I like those. Choose life. Like, live your freaking life. Have fun, draw stuff, be creative, choose life. Because I like that. I love that phrase, choose life. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's got little kids on it, choose life. I don't know, I had this revelation like 3 days ago, and I was like, damn it, pro-life. I think so, right? That's what it is? I don't know. More and more I feel very stupid every day. More and more I feel stupid every day. Good life. Good life? The good life. I think. Good life. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I've been recording for 25 minutes now. My hair, dude, I just really, really, really need to cut. Somebody at work said I had a big forehead and I'm balding, and it really got to me. Is that embarrassing? One of my best friends moved away today to New York freaking City, Long Island. Kelly, if you're watching this, what the hell? Why'd you move? It's bullshit. So I'm not happy about that. Let's see. I'm happy about this Snoopy shirt though. I'm kind of lit with it. I need to shave my face. I got a mustache going right now. Man, I really need to fold my clothes. Listen, guys, I know this is a shorter episode today, and I apologize for that fact. Fun fact, really sad fact, this is a short episode today. Have you guys seen that on TikTok? It's a thing. Believe me, bleed at. I'll talk about one of my favorite songs right now, though. Telephone Line, Electric Light Orchestra. That makes it to my top 10 songs of all time. Easily. Great song. Anyways, guys, this has been Average is Average. I'm Sam Spears. Guys, thank you so much for watching, so much for listening. Make sure to freaking smash that subscribe bell. Subscribe, like, comment, favorite. Share this on Apple Podcasts and Google Play and Google Plus. You guys remember Google Plus? Sorry, don't mean to divulge before we have to go. Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Deuces. Should I say deuces more?